Welcome to day one of Toon Tracks Racing's Rally Car Tournament. Today we'll feature the first 15 cars of the Rally Car Tournament, but first let us take a look at the rules. This will be a 29 rally car event. Each car will set off on its own and be timed. Any car that does not finish will be considered a DNF, and the car with the best time is the champion. So let's get right to it as we look at the Volkswagen Scirocco GT24. He will be the first car to go. Good luck. And he registers a 4.58 time, and this will be the time to beat, obviously, since he's the first car to go. So let's look at the replay, and you can see he gets good air in the first jump, makes it around the first hill, navigates the curve pretty well, and manages to come in with a 4.58 time. We will see how long this holds up for the top speed. Next we have the Subaru WRX STI. He registers a 468, not quite enough to take over first place. Let's look at the replay. He manages a decent run, but not quite enough to take out the Volkswagen Scirocco. So we will move on to car 3. Up next, we have the 2009 Ford Focus RS. Wow, he registers a 372 time, taking over first place, and it's now the time to beat. Look at the air he gets on this replay. As you see, he lands on the left guardrail and somehow manages to keep it, and then comes up with the best time. How do you like that? And now our first majorette, the Citroën C3 World Rally Champion car. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. That was not quite the result he was looking for. Unfortunately, he does not get enough air, bangs off the jump, and then lands down on his roof, but thankfully he's okay. So let's go on to the 2008 Ford Focus in blue. Not bad with a 409 time, but not enough to take out the 2009 Ford Focus. We got decent air on that, but sadly it will not be enough. Now we move on to our second majorette. This will be the Ford Fiesta. Manages a 492 time, nothing to write home about, but he is the first majorette to complete the course, so well done. Next we will see the Volkswagen Polo R. Let's see if he does as good as the previous majorette. I guess not. I don't think he was going to make that jump. He was going as fast as a wet sock rolling up a hill. And sadly he lands on his roof. And thankfully he too is okay. Well, let's check out the Hyundai i20 Coupe. Man, it is not a good day for these majorettes. Only one has managed to complete the course, and the rest look like they are driving with boots on. Here we have the 2009 Ford Focus RS, this one in gold. Here we go. And he gets a 394, respectable time, but again, not enough to take over from the other Ford Focus. You can see it lands on his front fender, somehow manages to keep it, and still comes up with a decent time. Next up is the 2008 Ford Focus in yellow. He gets a 424. He completes the jump, makes it over the hill and goes around the curve. But sadly, it will not be the time he was looking for. The Ford Fiesta from Majorette will be next. Let's see if he can complete the course. Well, at least he made the jump. He did just fine on the jump, but just could not navigate the curve and get stuck at the end and could not make it to the straightaway. What a shame. In the first of many Lancer evolutions, here's the 2008 version, the yellow GT. It's a 375, not too bad, but again, not quite enough to take over first. But look at that air he got coming off that jump. Lands it perfectly. Comes around the first curve, but could not beat the top time. Up next, we have the Majorette Alpine A110. Oh, that was a nasty crash. Slides on his roof up to the first ramp and then slides back down. That is just too bad. In orange, we have the 2008 Ford Focus. Let's see if he can do better. He squeaks over the finish line with a 465. Not a very good time, but he did complete the course. So respect for that. This is probably one he wishes he can do over again. For our last car, we have the Escort Rally from Hot Wheels. Here we go. Ooh, he gets a 437. Not the time that many of us were looking for. He got a great jump, but seemed to lose momentum going over the hill. Goes around a curve and just could not register enough speed to take over first place. So that'll conclude the first 15 cars. So let us take a look at the results. So heading into day 2, the 2009 Ford Focus RS from Forza remains the car to beat with a 372 time. And almost beating him was the Lancer Evolution GT in yellow with a 375 time. But before we sign off, let us pay our respects for all those that did not finish. We will see you guys on day 2.